Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome back to my channel. It's another episode of Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks, and today I'm going to start with books. Now, there may be some glare, so I'll just angle this one a bit. This first one is a reproduction of this fellow, Peter Snyder's paintings. Now, I believe he's based in Ontario. And I, of course, am in Alberta, but these are landscapes that resonate with me because, I'm in the country, trees and snow and all of that is part of my life. Now, I don't know whether any of this will ever show up in anything that you may see, or if I'm just going to hoard it for my own purposes. But the size... It's about 5 inches tall and 7.5 wide. And again, landscape format. So I could easily, and these are Sonian signatures, I could easily harvest pages from this book and create some folio type pages. So love that one. This next one is The Concise Illustrated Book of Roses by Beatrix Hamilton, and the date is 1965. Now, sometimes roses can seem, I don't know, a bit sweet, a bit kitschy, a bit overdone. But again, if you can find illustrations, some description, a photo in landscape format, you can be sure that I wasn't going to leave this behind. So again, Sonian signatures, so I can easily harvest this and turn each of these pages into, a folio. This next one is kind of near and dear to my heart because, of course, I'm a Ukrainian daughter, I'm a Ukrainian mother, and this cookbook is it was done by the Ukrainian Women's Association of Canada in Regina, Saskatchewan. And it is, I think, from the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, 84. And I have to tell you, I'm not much of a cook or a baker. And, I'd much rather craft than anything. So, here's my surname. Anyway, so recipes, illustrations, sort of these title pages are cool because, of course, they've got the some Ukrainian words as well as cross-stitch patterns. Miaso is meat. Pisanke, so of course that's a lovely page. So I do have several Ukrainian journals in the works. Look at all those Paske and Babke. So I have Ukrainian journals in the works, so I'm sure that some of these pages are going to work their way into my book. So love it, love it, love it. I found that at a flea market, and it was a price I was willing to pay, so it's now mine, all mine. This is another, if you saw a recent thrifting video, you saw that I bought a bunch, 8 of these Time Life books. This was this is the perennials one, so of course I snagged it as well, because as I showed you last time, the big attraction here are these illustrations. But of course, they're two-sided, so how do you choose? Who's your favorite kid? So now with a second copy, I can have my cake and eat it too. So there. So glad to find that, again, at a price I was willing to pay. This is a replica, a modern day version of those folding yardsticks or rulers or whatever you want to call it. And you've probably seen them and know what I'm talking about. They're obviously natural wood. They've got some fancy, brass or metal connectors. I think this might be homemade. I paid $1 for it simply because I have a ruler connection. But truly, I'm on the hunt for a folding ruler that is a price I'm willing to pay. I did see one the other day somewhere for $20, and I thought, maybe not. If you're of a certain vintage, you will be familiar with paper twist ribbon and its heyday several years ago. I picked this up because, number one, it was 50 cents, because it's quite a soft color, because it's got music notes. Don't particularly like that it's a Christmas carol, because I don't really do, I mean, obviously I believe in Christmas and celebrate Christmas, but I don't really get too excited about Christmas journals, because I just feel like the season is so short. And yeah, I don't know, that may change, I guess, but anyway, I grabbed that. Now this is a Stampin' Up! Kit, or stamp kit called Bliss. Red tags were on sale for half price, so $2.75. I believe that I have this, but, you know, we know that I love these ornate things. Birds, butterflies, a lovely word like bliss. Am I going to walk away? No. So maybe that's how hoarding happens. You have one and you buy a second one. Anyway, I've got it. This was a cute little package, a brand new package of 8 place cards for 50 cents. And I love the delicacy and the colors of the florals. And I thought it would make a cute page hangover, or on the side, or a tab, or whatever. The 25 could easily be covered up, and at least there aren't, 5 million in the package that it's going to take me 10 years to use up. So I grabbed that. But by far the best deal of the day, and this was at Salvation Army. They had several bins, 4 for $1. So I need cardstock bits as much as I need a hole in the head, which is to say, not at all. However, these are sort of jewel tones. They're a color palette that I enjoy, and they're kind of ready-made to just add an image to and call it done. So 25 cents. This is a brand new spool of variegated thread, which I think would be really great, maybe on a French, a French journal, or those journals that I do using denim, my agriculture farm journals. But the best part of all were these embossing folders from Cuttlebug. Now, finally, I'm comfortable enough with my Sizzix to know that, it can be any brand and it'll work. So, let's see, where's the paperwork here? Okay, so this one is called Victoria, and 25 cents. This one is called Birds and Swirls, 25 cents. This one didn't have any packaging, but it is clearly a floral. I don't know how well you can see that, or if you can see that, but I definitely got my money's worth there. So this is a short one today, and again, I'm just glad that you're here. I know that your time is precious, as is mine, and I'm really glad when you choose to spend some of your precious time with me. I really believe that we need to spend our time wisely, and when we watch a video, or when we do anything, we should either be educated or entertained, or some combination of both. So again, I appreciate you being here. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you share my channel and my name with others, because as you probably know, when you're a newbie, it's all about getting your name out there. So again, thank you, and I will sign off with my usual wish for some happy hunting, and hopefully you too will find some treasures in your travels and in your journey. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.